Okay, for this assignment, you are going to do standards. You're going to look at standards for your lesson plan, the decision you made, and the introduction and all that. You're going to find standards related to that, and then you're going to do a list of materials, resources, and equipment. So the first thing you really need to do is open up a Word document and have that ready. And then we're going to look at how we find standards. Now, my students that are COE students, you're going to be able to find them easy in TaskStream, and when you do the lesson plan in TaskStream, it's going to look something like this. And I think I've showed this before, but if I'm doing 4th grade geometry, you're going to be able to find your standards really quick, just really through the website here. So it's the same thing as CPALMS almost, insofar as you can find these standards pretty quick. I'm just going to go through this. This is not what you're going to do for this assignment. Again, I will repeat, this is not what you're going to do for this assignment, because you don't have TaskStream, number one, so you can't do it. But I'm just going to show you what you'll ultimately be doing. So I'm just going to click on the state of Florida, or I can click Florida down here, it doesn't matter. And the fourth from the bottom are the Florida Sunshine State Standards, and we'll go over this again really quick as we go through the next few classes. We'll go through this. I'm going to click on Mathematics, and I'm doing grade 4 geometry. So I'm going to go to geometry and measurement, and then I'm going to find these benchmarks, okay? And they're 5.1, 5.2, and 5.3. All this stuff doesn't matter right now, but a lot of this stuff is different, and I'll show you that. As far as they don't actually state standards, they state big idea or some other vernacular. So I'm just going to show you how to get through all this, because they're saying this is the benchmark. This is actually, this number is the standard, and all this is the benchmark. So I've chosen that one. I'm going to hit save and return, and everything's up here for me. So we won't have to write in any of these things because it's all up here. So we're going to put NA, 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 NA. Again, we'll go over this in more detail. Now for my non-education students, you're going to have a fillable PDF lesson plan template that you can put stuff in, okay? And you're going to have to put this stuff in there, and I'm going to show you how to do that through CPALMS. So everybody's going to do CPALMS for this assignment to just identify standards, okay? So when we go to CPALMS, and when we click on standards, you'll see a myriad of different subject areas, okay? So I'm going to click on mathematics. I'm going to go to 4th grade for my example. I'm going to click on geometry, and I'm going to click on this cluster of, this is actually the standard. And you can see, remember I said there's 1, 1, 1, 2, and 1, 3. It's the same thing that was in TaskStream. It's just a little bit updated here with the numbers. So if I like this one, and this is what you're going to reflect on this too. Why did you choose a standard? I'm going to click on it, and it's going to give me the standard and the benchmark. So I just really want to grab this, just this stuff right here that I've highlighted. I'm going to hit copy. I'm going to go to my document. I'm going to hit paste. Okay, and then I'm going to just keep the text only. Okay, So it's all there for me. That's the standard. So the areas of mathematics, grade 4, the domain, subdomain is geometry, and all this stuff. Now, when you actually do your lesson plan template, it's going to be there. The subject, strand, standard, and benchmark are all there for you. They just have different names for them, really, as far as different subjects go. But this is all you need, and then you're going to reflect with three sentences, not 6, 3 sentences as to why you chose this standard, how this benchmark works for you. Okay, so that's part 1 of this assignment. But real quick, I just want to look at a couple other issues because I tell you these are different due to subject areas. So if you are doing something in dance, for example, for 6th through 8th graders, and you want them to do something where they're in arts or practice or something like that, you would click on here, say you like this standard, and it may not be exactly what your topic is, or what you want to do with that lesson. You really need to get creative and find something close so that you can transpose to your idea, your lesson plan. So let's just say, for example, this is what we like. And you've got a myriad of different things here. So, you're teaching them movement while vertical, off vertical, or balancing on one leg, for example, or something along those lines, You click on that. And this is different. It's got the standard, it's kind of got the benchmark, but it's got this one's got enduring understanding, which is also a benchmark. So you're just going to click this and copy and paste it into your document here, and you've got it done. We're going to look at one more, and that's sports, because sports, again, too, it's going to be different. So that's going to be under physical education. Let's say we're going to do 6th grade or 4th grade, teaching them how to do throw a ball or something. So that would probably be under movement competency, and it's going to have their standards start with PE, and we'll look at that and we'll see what benchmarks and stuff they have. So apply concepts to moving locomotor skills and a variety of movement settings, striking objects, strike a movement thing, body parts, dribble or pass and a moving partner, all these types of thought. Throw a ball to various sizes and weights, a stationary partner. So you can really kind of find basically what you're looking at that falls into one of these realms. It may not be exactly this, but it's something that you can, that'll fit. So say I like this, I'm going to click on it. And again, so this is here, and this one actually states a standard, okay? So again, everything's different in different subject areas. So you're just going to put this in, and you'll put the standard, you'll put this in, you'll put this in, and put that standard in. This is actually, and this would be your benchmark, okay? I know this is kind of confusing because benchmarks really, the standard is really like a unit, and the benchmark is really kind of like a lesson plan, if that makes sense to you. The benchmark gets you to where you want to be in the standard. So the standard here stating demonstrate competency in many and the proficiency in few movement forms in a variety of categories. Well, how are you going to get there? You're going to get there through this benchmark. Okay, it's kind of confusing, but just get this stuff laid out, and then we will identify what's what as we move forward. Okay, so with that said, then we've got this. We should write standard here, down here, we're gonna write materials, list of materials, resources, and equipment. Now I'm actually copying this. And I'm gonna go ahead and bold this. So for this one, you're gonna wanna put in any type of materials you might need. So if you're having them make something or design something that's going to take any materials, that's what you need to put in there. If you're going to have them do worksheets, you know, you need to put that in there, that you're going to have to make worksheets. They're going to need pencils, so forth and so on. Any type of materialistic type thing you might need. Resources are going to be things like your YouTube video, your teacher website, web links, and those types of things. Any other resources, any readings you want them to do, any books you want them to read, anything that in that realm you need to put in here. And then any equipment you need. Are you going to have them do this on iPads? Are you going to have them bring their own device? What are you going to have them do? So you need any type of equipment in that manner. So ultimately, when you are done, it's going to look something like this. And I put this in the Blackboard. This is an example. So you're going to have your standard, and then you're going to do a reflection, at least 3 sentences of why you chose this standard and how it's going to help you. And then list of materials, you're going to do all this stuff, and then reflection on why this is going to help you with your lesson plan. Okay, each one is worth 50 points. The standards worth 50 points. The list of materials, resources, and equipment are worth 50 points. Anything not on here, you're going to get deducted. And so there it is, guys. This is the project for this week. Thank you so very much.